Dockhouse Rugby Show is proudly sponsored by Autism Friendly Caravans Blackpool, where every day there is a new adventure.
Hello and welcome to the Dockhouse Rugby Show special. We're here at the Totally Wicked Stadium before the ladies' game against the Leeds Rhinos, and I'm joined by Pip Birchall. Welcome, Pip.
Hi, thank you for having me on.
So just thinking back to a few years ago, St Helens ladies were beaten in two finals back in 2019, but you could really sense that this team was building and building up to being a great team. And now you're back-to-back winners. So how did you get from being nearly winners to back-to-back winners?
It's a bit surreal, really, because I think we actually got beat in the semi-finals, so we just missed out on the final. But I think together we regrouped and we did really well. We just kind of sorted out what we needed to do, and then obviously the pandemic then hit, so we couldn't really rectify anything throughout there, but all we could do was just focus on ourselves because we couldn't train together. And I know every single girl within the camp, we trained our hearts out because we knew we could come back stronger and fitter. And then obviously throughout the pandemic, once that kind of ended and we was allowed groups of sixes, we then grew as a team and we just put our trust in each other. We was all accountable for our own fitness, and everybody did hold themselves accountable, did really well, to be fair. Come back fitter and stronger as a team.
So back then, a few years ago, when you were beaten in those semi-finals, did you know yourselves that you were a good team? Could you feel it that you were going to go places?
Yeah, we've always been a good team. We've never been a great team. We wasn't a great team until last year. Obviously, I don't think you can call yourself a great team unless you win trophies. So we was a good team. We knew that, but we also knew we had it in the bank that we could be a great team. And then obviously last year when we won all 3 trophies, that was when we knew we was a great team. But obviously to be an even better team and to get that title still of being a great team, we know we've got to back it up now. So we're always striving for success. It doesn't stop.
So do you think winning it again the year after is going to be tougher than winning it for the first time?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you've got Leeds here and they're chasing us. You've got York. Everyone's recruited really, really well, and I feel like there's a nice fair talent around the Super League. And I think it's going to be very close between ourselves, Leeds, York, potentially Huddersfield, potentially Wigan. I mean, it can go any way at the moment, so we just got to stay on our heels.
You can really see the strength of the women's game improving week on week, not let alone year on year. Yeah. Is there any of those teams that are just outside the top 5 or 6 at the moment that you think in 2 or 3 years' time could be a real threat to the top 3?
I think Huddersfield have got a very, very good base. They've got a very good base, and when they played us here, they actually challenged us. We was pretty surprised. I mean, we shouldn't have been, but we were, and I think they've got a very good base of a great team. I think Alton Raiders, I don't know how you say it, but I know they've got a very good base too. And like the Challenge Cup actually opened people's eyes and thought, oh, they're an all right team then. So hopefully they can push through. And I think no matter what teams in the Super League, I think they've all got, although we've got 2 separate leagues at the moment, I think at the end of the day anyone can push for that top Super League spot. It's in anybody's hands to do that. So, but I think this year is going to be a great year for women's sport, but on the whole on Super League too.
Yeah, it certainly is a great sport to watch. It's very entertaining. I always enjoy it. Do you find that because you've done so well in recent past that teams really raise their game when they come to play you? Yeah,
100%. I mean, we're the champions, so they're bound to, aren't they? So, but we thrive on that. We love that. We know that we're never the underdogs anymore. Or whoever comes up against us are the underdogs. So, for example, Leeds are the underdogs tonight, but that's not going to stop them from trying to beat us. So it's great. It's great for the game, and obviously with being on Sky Sports, there'll be a lot of people watching. So what a great game to broadcast.
Yeah, definitely. We've got the sport out there, lots of eyes on it. So, how far can this team go?
Very far, very far. I think we're more than capable of doing all 3 again this year. I don't see why we can't do that. We've got the talent, and I don't see why we can't do it. But obviously, we've got more to strive for. We've got England places to strive for, international call-ups, and we just got to get those international call-ups and win all 3 trophies, and then we'll be great then. But we're never finished as a team. We're never happy as a team. We always want to be better.
Always striving for more. Yeah. I like what you're saying. So what?